everyone? Emil Senek here with Real Breaks. We are live with our last break of the night. A little bit delayed, but that means we've got good things coming. We've got 2 cases of 2021 Onyx Vintage Extended Baseball. New release. This is our 7th and 8th case of the day. And let's just get right into this. Let me know who's here hanging out with us. Ready to roll as I am spilling boxes everywhere. As always, nothing new here. Alright, get that fixed. There is one 24-box sealed case. Maybe if I stand up, I'll be able to open the case better. Alright, you gotta drop it quick. Oh, did I do it? Oh, maybe standing up was the key there. Alright, we're set. And this is 24-box case number 2. Let's do this thing. We've got some skunk protection with this one. We're giving away 10 boxes. So out of all of our skunks, we'll run a random at the end of the break. And 10 lucky winners will each get a free box of 2021 Onyx Vintage Baseball. And then we also have the $100 in website credits. So one lucky winner here is getting $100. That'll be random to all. Getting $100 in website credits. So we'll run both of those randoms right at the end of the break. And let's do this thing. Good luck, everyone. Mario's in the house. Let's go, Mario. 2 autos per box. And let's start it off with some heat. There is a green Jose Miranda for the Twins. Minnesota Twinkies. Jose Miranda going to Mark Callingham. Green is out of 50. And then we've got Jonathan Maya. Prospect Inc. That might be correct, Jeffrey. That might be correct. Jonathan Meha going to Mario Sinelli. And I'll be knocking off skunks after every auto. So we'll keep an updated tally. Alright, Jordan Walker green is a nice one. Green out of 50, Jordan Walker going to Mario Sinelli. With here he is, Marcelo Meyer. Vintage Ink number 4 overall in the draft. This is a big one for the Red Sox. Marcelo going to, where are my M's at? Going to Michael Font. Congrats, Michael. Beauty of a hit right there. I don't think we saw him in the first case, in the first break that I did. So it's nice to find him hanging out here. There's a lot of guys in this product that we'll be searching for in 2021 Bowman Draft here in about a month. We've got Mason Albrecht. Los Angeles ink. Green ink out of 50. A lot of green so far. Let's see. Mason Albrecht is going to Scott Horton. With Tristan Casas, some more Boston Red Sox ink to Greg Setterland on this one. Box number 4. Next up is Jacob Berry. Jacob Berry on the board going to Mario Sinelli. So we got a little LSU with the ARC action. LSU, Jacob Berry, and Kevin Parada. There's another ARC. So Onyx using the NIL deals to get some college autos. Let's see. Kevin Parada is going to Michael Font. This one, Michael. And this one's an easy one to fly through. Like I said, just 2 autos per box. And next up is Caden Wallace, Prospecting. Arkansas, University of Arkansas to Mario Sinelli. And then we've got Wilman Diaz, a big one for the Dodgers. Wilman Diaz going to Mario Sinelli. Mario, crushing it so far, buddy. Wilman Diaz is a very nice auto there. So keep on rolling. Box number 6. The first 25% of our first case. And here is Kellum Clark. Some Prospect Ink. Kellum Clark going to... Where is he at? Mississippi State. Michael Font on the board again. I think Michael's 3 for 3 already. With nice draft pick ink. Max Muncy for the Athletics. Oakland A's. Max Muncy going to John Dunlap. Nice one, John. Let's go, Mario. Let's go. We've got Robert Hasselink. Robert Hassel to Stefan Martin. This one, Stefan. And Yasser Mercedes. Going to Mario Sinelli. He was, I'm not sure if I said it in the first one, but we did see him earlier today, ripped in store. So I can confirm Dominguez is in the product. He's a live auto. With, let's go, Khalil Watson. Miami Marlins, bing bong. Khalil Watson, ink to Brian Lutz. Nice one, Brian. And then we've got Trey Sweeney, ink. Another nice one. I've said earlier, he's my sleeper for draft. Trey Sweeney to Mario Sinelli. Let's go, Mario. Keep it rolling. I didn't see J-Rod in my first 2 cases. I wouldn't mind seeing some J-Rod ink. Alright, Alexis Hernandez, red ink. Mario Sinelli, red ink out of 25. And then we've got Jonathan Cannon, the best name ever for a pitcher. Jonathan Cannon is going to John Dunlap out of Georgia. Jonathan Cannon. Then we've got Yordani De Los Santos, ARC Inc. International prospect auto to Robert James on the board, Robert. And Yuri Perez, Miami Marlins Inc. Just knocking off skunks left and right. Yuri Perez to Mario Sanelli. Close to being done with the first half of our first case. We are ripping both cases here. This is the dual caser. Let's see, grab our base. So we get to the ink. Samuel Basallo ink. Baltimore Orioles, Basallo is going to John Dunlap. With Gavin Cross, ARC Inc. Gavin Cross to Jonathan Powell on the board, Jonathan. Virginia Tech, collegiate auto. This is our last break for tonight. Tom has a full slate of breaks going tomorrow. He's got his teaser up in the announcements right now. And Jefferson Espinal, Arizona Diamondbacks Inc. Espinal is going to Mario Sanelli. With blue ink, let's go, baby. Christian Hernandez. Chicago Cubs, Hernandez going to Matt Weinstein. There you go, Matt. That's a beauty for you there. Christian Hernandez takes a showcase, and that's a solid way to wrap up the first half of our first case. So 25% of the way done with the break. So 3/4 left to go. Not a very long break by any means. A ton of ink. And let's go. A new name, Raquel Bendicastro. Let's do it. We got to make that trade. We got to make that trade even out. Raquel Bendicastro to Mario Sanelli with Gunnar Hoglund ink to Rocky Kwan, Toronto Blue Jays. And nice auto for the Athletics, Tyler Soderstrom, 2020 draft prospect. Tyler Soderstrom going to Mario Sanelli. Who else? And Ken Waldachuk Inc. Ken Waldachuk going to Jeffrey Donnelly on the board, Jeffrey. And, oh, baby, Khalil Watson Green ink now. That's a nice little double up. Brian Lutz, green out of 50. Let's go, Brian. This is big, too. We're going to have to wait to see Khalil Watson ink until 2022 Bowman. So this is going to be his first and only autos out for a while. And that is a nasty double up with Frank Mazzucato. Nice Kansas City Royals auto. Frank Mazzucato going to Jonathan Powell. Peyton Palette, ARC Inc. Peyton Palette is going to, let's see, Mario with Matthew Frazier Inc. Matthew Frazier. Going to John Dunlap. Potentially, Casey. Potentially. Shoot me a picture of it. I'll message you tomorrow. And there he is. Oh my goodness. Ken Griffey Jr. Onyx Vintage Extended Ink Blue numbered out of 275 for the Griffey Ink. Let's go. Ken Griffey Jr. finally on the board. Mario Vincenzo Cinelli. Congrats, Mario. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. On-card ink of the kid. And Ken Griffey Jr. coming out to play. Khalil Watson will get the knock. Let's see. Who do I want to knock from here? We're going to knock Jose Miranda. And we will indeed get a gong for my man, Mario. Just what he was going for. Ken Griffey Inc. The Mariners PC is getting better and better. Congrats, Mario. That is killer. And then we got Nolan Shanuel right behind it. And Nolan Shanuel, Florida Atlantic going to Chi Yi. So remember, guys, we do have boxes for this for sale. We do have boxes of this for sale on our website, realsportscards.com. So I think they're $45, but the 10% off is still going on through Monday. So don't miss out if you wanted to get some personals. www.realsportscards.com. They did not make a ton of this, and we do not have a ton of it. So don't miss out. Drew Compton. Prospect ARC. Drew Compton going to Jeffrey Donnelly. There you go, Jeffrey. Georgia Tech Inc. Bing bong. Spencer Jones, Prospect Inc. Spencer Jones, Vandy to Mario. Mario doesn't care about the skunks anymore. The Griffey is out of 275. 275. He's a tough one to find, Nick. He's a tough one to find. Carlos Duran. Nice little auto for Mario. And then we've got Enrique Bradfield Jr. Keep an eye on this kid. Heard his stats were just a bit nasty. Enrique Bradfield going to Chi Yi. Congrats, Chi. Like I said, seriously, keep an eye on this kid. We're gonna start cheating on our showcase already. No Adley or Randy Johnson. Yeah, I haven't seen either of those guys. We did see Cal Ripken in the last case. And they're all in here. It's just a matter of finding them, right? All right, Werner Blakely. Vintage Extended Ink. Let's see, Werner Blakely is going to Joe Roberts with Marco Luciano. Big time auto there. Marco Luciano to John Dunlap. That's funny. I was... oh, or Justin Bieber. I was just looking at Justin Bieber tickets for when he's coming to Minnesota last night. Marco Luciano Inc. Dari Lorenzo, Houston Astros Inc. Dari Lorenzo to Mario. Oh, no, Andrew. Justin Bieber is that dude. Justin Bieber is that dude. Trust me. Maximo Acosta base Inc. Beauty of a card here. Maximo going to Adam Holland. There you go, Adam. Nice auto there, my man. I'll go alone to that concert if I have to. And there he is, Noelve Marte. Mario. Mariners PC getting better and better. Noelve Marte Inc. to Mario. A beauty there. And Matt McClain. A deeper round pick, deeper first round pick for the Cincinnati Reds. And that is, this kid's kind of a stud. Matt McClain is going to Steve Ranker. Congrats, Steve. Nah, Nick, it's all right. They still got Jake Cave, so it's good. Miley Cyrus. No, Casey. Trust me, go on whatever your streaming service is. Go to search Justin Bieber. Listen to his album Changes all the way through. It's a life-changing album right there. Maximo Acosta red ink this time for Adam Holland. Numbered out of 25. That is kind of nasty. I might have to show some love for the double up and the red ink. There, we'll double it up like that. Congrats, Adam, with Jose Miranda showing up again. Jose Miranda. Where's he at? Just saw him going to Mark calling him. Oh, you guys are missing out. I hope you don't think I'm joking either. I love Justin Bieber. That man has a beautiful voice. There we go. Mario agrees with me. Mario knows what's up. We've got Parker Messick. Prospect Inc. Florida State to Sky Craig. And Maddox Bruns is going to wrap up the break. There we go. Adam knows what's up too. Listen to that, Casey. Maddox Bruns going to Mario to wrap up our first case. Not a bad showcase at all. Let's see how many skunks we have. I think we have a bit more than last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 20, 21. Actually 30, so we're right on pace with the last break. 30 skunks so far. With 24 boxes left to go. So let's keep on knocking some skunks. Let's keep on rolling. Let's keep on finding some heat. Let's go, Caden Wallace. I bet Ken Griffey Jr. is a Justin Bieber fan. Game recognizes game. Caden Wallace to Mario with Ken Waldachuk. Going to Jeffrey Donnelly. Britney Spears in 2000? That was probably an awesome concert. I believe it too, Mario. Yordani de los Santos. Going to Robert James. And Max Muncy. Seeing some double ups here to John Dunlap. Nice one, John. Trying to knock some skunks off the showcase here. Or knock some skunks off the list. That's how we started talking about that, Adam. We haven't seen any Beebs ink yet. Drew Compton. Going to Jeffrey Donnelly, little Georgia Tech ink. With Carson Williams, Tampa Bay Rays. First round pick. Rocky Kwan with some Carson Williams ink. Jackson Jobe, third overall pick in the draft, Detroit Tigers. Jackson Jobe is a beauty. Going to Mario. Nice hit, Mario. And how about a third Maximo Acosta auto? Adam Holland. Where you at, buddy? Nice hit. Maximo Acosta auto number 3. Take that. And Marco Luciano, a little bit of crimping there on the top. Kind of makes it look cool though. Marco Luciano green ink. To John Dunlap. Green out of 50. Nice hit, John, with Frank Mazzucato. Kansas City Royals ink. A double up there. Frank Mazzucato to Jonathan Powell. That was a lot of fun. You get any good deals done, Nick? Kind of bummed I wasn't able to look around as much as I wanted to. We've got Kellum Clark is next up. Let's see, Kellum Clark going to Michael Font with finally knocking someone off the skunk list, Sal Frelick. This is going to be a nice chase in Bowman. Scott Horton taking home some Sal Frelick ink. Nice one, Scott. And not much room for him on the showcase, but that's a nice auto. Yeah, it's the first time ever, Andrew. I think, and it's just, obviously not Onyx's fault, just whoever they're using for packing. Should go back to the cellophane. No problems with that. All right, Robert Hassel. We've already seen him. Yet we have to Stephon Martin. And here's a new name for the Boston Red Sox. We've got Blaze Jordan. Matthew Endress with a beauty. Nice hit, Matthew. Blaze Jordan ink to wrap up that box. We'll keep on rolling. How about that, John? The chase is over. Kelvin de Castro. Toronto Blue Jays going to Mario Cinelli. And Maddox Bruns Inc. Maddox Bruns is already on the board to Mario. All right, we're gonna start seeing some new names here. Want to cut down on our list of skunks. We've got Maddox Bruns. Well, that's the same name. Green ink. Back-to-back boxes. Nice green auto though. Going to Mario Cinelli. And how about CJ Abrams ink? Haven't seen him yet. CJ Abrams is going to Rocky Kwan. There you go, Rocky. Blue ink out of 400. Griffey Black. How about that Griffey 101? Let's find that then. And Warner Blakely shows up again for Joe Roberts. With Matthew Frazier showing up. Pittsburgh Pirates. Matthew Frazier is going to John Dunlap. Nick, it's definitely a value-based product based on collecting on-card autos of some top-end prospects. So for $45 a box, you get 2 on-card autos. And here's the first redemption auto. I actually haven't seen any redemptions. We've got Jefferson Espinal base ink. Seen him already. Jefferson Espinal to Mario. And then we've got Roderick Arias. There we go. This kid's going to be a stud. Mario taking home some Roderick Arias ink. Roderick's the only redemption. That's nice. I mean, the fact that they didn't have more is really good. Roderick Arias redemption auto. I know in the past couple of products that they had definitely had more than one. Next up, how about a double up? Noelbe Marte, the second one. After the trade to Mario. And Enrique Bradfield showing up a second time. Let's go, baby. Enrique Bradfield going to Chi Yi. Congrats, Chi. Yeah, they probably wanted to put Wander in this, but couldn't since he hasn't signed for him at all. The feel of the card is like Heritage, Nick, but the product itself is a lot different. All right, Jacob Berry. Going to Mario with Kevin Parada. Kevin Parada going to Michael Fonts. Halfway there on our last case. Andrew, you looked up his stats, and now you're a fan, aren't you? Get him before he's too big time. We've got Michael McGreevy. A new auto here for Mario. Nice one, Mario. Michael McGreevy, St. Louis Cardinals ink. And then we've got Gavin Cross, Virginia Tech ink to Jonathan Powell. For another ARC. Oh, that's right. I forgot you're doing the rainbow. That's right. Next up, Parker Messick. These cases are really, really similar. Green ink Parker Messick. Going to Sky Craig with Tristan Casas. Showing up for Greg Setterland. Another one for you, Greg. It still probably went up in value a little bit now that he's a Met, huh? And oh my, here he is. Randy Johnson. Red ink for Jeff Fry. Finally, Randy shows up. What a couple of cases. Red ink numbered out of 25. Let's go. Let's go. That is nasty. I love Randy Johnson's autograph too. Red ink out of 25. We're going to have to find something to knock. I'm going to knock Mazzucato. Then we will switch off all of our prospects. Get Randy the love he deserves on the stand there. Congrats, Jeff. With Jacob Berry ink right next to him going to Mario. If we can sleeve this one. What the heck? This top of this sleeve is weird. There we go. Sleeve just had a little crooked edge that wouldn't let me get in. What's up with those Mariners going crazy in this two-caser? Maddox Bronze Red Ink. Maddox Bronze Red Ink to Mario Sinelli. With Jose Miranda Blue Ink. Miranda showing up again. I love it. To Mark Callingham. Nah, I gotta let Griffey have it on his own. I gotta let Griffey have it on his own. He is, Paul. You're missing out. We've seen a ton of Jose Miranda ink. Tyler Soderstrom once again going to Mario. With Derek Curiel, Prospect Ink, Jordan Bixby. There you go, Jordan, on the board. Right, it's his second auto ever, and who knows if he's ever going to have a first Bowman auto. Derek Curiel is going to Jordan Bixby. As we're down to 6 boxes left. Still plenty of skunks on the board. That's very Twins biased of you, Paul, I think. I like showcasing a lot of the 2021 draft guys on this showcase just because it's the first time. I guess with Miranda's the first time I've ever seen him too, but he's got at least one auto somewhere. Samuel Basallo going to John Dunlap and Harry Ford. 12th overall Seattle Mariners. Harry Ford ain't going to Scott Horton. There you go, Scott. There you go, Scott. I don't know if Miranda's a one-hit wonder over the course of a season like that. Like, he played insane throughout the entire season. He had a few more hits in his first game in his debut. There is Eric Pena. Now we're knocking off some skunks. Eric Pena going to Jeffrey Donnelly. And then we've got Spencer Jones going to Mario Sinelli. A couple boxes left. Alright, Dari Lorenzo. Showing up again to Mario. And Jordan Walker. Going to Mario. As we're down to 3 boxes left. 6 autos to go. Seen a lot of double ups in this case, but also some nice ones that we didn't see in the first case. So let's just get a couple more to wrap it up. We've got Mac McLean Red Crimped Ink. That's too bad. I don't like that that's crimped. Still a beauty of a card. Matt McLean showing up to Steve Rankert. And Jonathan Cannon going to John Dunlap. It's going to be too hard to count because I'm going to have to go back through and see exactly which ones were his. You guys, I'll let you guys rewatch it and count from the top. A little extra texture. Hey, it's like in Contenders football. They have the ticket stub autos. Just think of that as a ticket stub auto. All right, next up is Jacob Berry Green Ink. Jacob Berry going to Mario LSU Inc. Green out of 50. And Jonathan Maya Inc. going to Mario. Lazy. Whatever, Andrew. You get out of here. And our last box of the break. Just a packaging error, John. That's all it is. Just a packaging error. Alright, last box of the break. 2 autos to go. And we have Peyton Pallette for Mario. And last auto of the break is Chase Petty. Minnesota Twins knocking off one more skunk for Mario before we get into our randoms here. So that leaves us with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 skunks. All in all, not that bad. A couple more than last time. I think a few less than Titus had. But remember, we are giving away 10 boxes. So 10 of you 18 will get a free box of Onyx Vintage Extended. And we are also giving away $100 in website credit. So let's go through and run our recap. Then we will run our randoms for all of the giveaways. And let's get into it. Yeah, Jeffrey, if you want me to rip your boxes, I can. And here we go. Blue Ink, Chase Petty, Peyton Pallette, Jonathan Meha, Jonathan Cannon, Jordan Walker, Dari Lorenza, Spencer Jones, Eric Pena, Harry Ford, Samuel Basallo, Derek Curiel, Tyler Soderstrom, Jose Miranda, Jacob Berry, Frank Mazzucato, Tristan Casas, Gavin Cross, Michael McGreevy, Kevin Parada, Jacob Berry, Noel Marte, Roderick Arias, Jefferson Espinal, Matthew Frazier, Werner Blakely, CJ Abrams, Maddox Bruns, Rick Calvin DeCastro, Blaze Jordan, Robert Hassel, Sal Frelick. I don't think there's been any quality issues besides the crimps in this one. We haven't had any problems with them before this. Kellum Clark, Jackson Jobe, Carson Williams, Drew Compton. And besides, that's only on the packer, not on them. That's just on whoever's actually packing the stuff. Max Muncy, Jordani De Los Santos, Ken Waldachuk, Caden Wallace, Maddox Bruns, Parker Messick, Jose Miranda, Noel Marte, Matt McClain, Dari Lorenzo, Marco Luciano, Werner Blakely, Carlos Duran, Spencer Jones, Drew Compton, Nolan Shanuel, Matthew Frazier, Peyton Pallette, Ken Waldachuk, Tyler Soderstrom, Gunnar Hoglund, Rick Calvin DeCastro, Jefferson Espinal, Gavin Cross, Samuel Basallo, Yuri Perez, Jordani De Los Santos, Jonathan Cannon, Yasser Mercedes, Robert Hassel, Max Muncy, Kellum Clark, Caden Wallace, Kevin Parada, Jacob Berry, Tristan Casas, and Jonathan Meha. Green out of 50. Jacob Berry, Parker Messick, Maddox Bruns, Marco Luciano, Jose Miranda, Mason Albright, and Jordan Walker. With red out of 25, Matt McClain, Maddox Bruns, and Alexis Hernandez. And that'll take us to the showcase. Let's start it off with Enrique Bradfield Jr. Vandy Inc. ×2. Enrique Bradfield to Chi Yi. We've got Christian Hernandez Inc. to Matt Weinstein. Beauty of a card there. Matt Trey Sweeney Inc. New York Yankees to Mario Sinelli. Marcelo Meyer. Beauty of a hit here. Marcelo to Michael Font. How about Maximo Acosta with the triple up? 2 base autos and the red auto out of 25. Maximo Acosta is going to my man Adam Holland. We've got Wilman Diaz to Mario. Khalil Watson, one of the big names in draft. Base auto and green auto out of 50. Khalil Watson to Brian Lutz. And how about these two to end it? Randy Johnson, red ink. Numbered out of 25. Randy Johnson is going to Jeff Fry. Gorgeous card there, Jeff. And our money mid hit of the break. No brainer for me. Our first one that we've seen, Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. Vintage Extended Ink. Blue out of 275. And a gorgeous card going to Mario Sinelli. Congrats, Mario, on wrapping it up. And let's go through and run our randoms. I'll switch you guys over to the desktop real quick. So first off, we're going to do our skunk protection. All right, so everyone in white is a skunk. So I forget how many I said here. I'll do another count right afterwards. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 skunks. And that is 18 right there. And then remember, we've got 10 different spots. The top 10 will be getting a free box of Onyx Vintage Extended. So let's drop this into our randomizer. Victor Acosta on bottom. Adley Rutschman up top. Dice roll must be 4 or higher. Winner of the top 10 will each get a box. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. We are going 4 rounds. 1, 2, 3, and final round 4. So we've got Jonathan Powell all the way down to Mario. So Jonathan Powell, Mark Collingham, Mario, Adam Holland, Jeffrey Donnelly, Jordan Heverlane, Jeffrey Donnelly, Mark Collingham, Chi Yi, and Mario all winning boxes. And then we will go into our giveaway. So $100 website credit. And it will be available to all. So we'll start with Adley Rutschman and Jordan Wicks. Adley Rutschman and Jordan Wicks. And then Jose Miranda all the way down to Jordani. Jordani all the way down. So 75 total. Sounds about right to me. Dice roll must be 4 or higher. Winner on top gets $100 in website credit. And we are going 11 rounds. Good luck, everyone. Oh. Wow, what the heck? Parameter entries has length 82. Oh, I see what it's doing. All right, so we're still gonna go 11 rounds. I'm just gonna switch this. How do I want to do this actually? All right, we'll delete all 75 in here. So it's saying one of these names, I think it's at number 12, has too many characters in it. So we are just gonna go by names here. So we'll go 1 to 37 and then 38 to 75. Does the same thing. There we go. So still 75 entries, still in order. 1 all the way down to 75. Dice roll is 11. Good luck, everyone. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and final round 11. And Mario, surprise, surprise, getting $100 in website credit. So Mario, I'll reach back out tomorrow with that website code. And I'd say Mario had a pretty good break. So that does it here. Jeffrey, are you still hanging out? You said you wanted me to open those live for you. Did you have 2 in the first and then 2 here as well? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Four total, got it. Let me get all these marked. Yeah, Mario, if you want to, I can definitely do that as well. Give me a few minutes. I'm going to get all these boxes marked just so I have them done in order. And then I can start ripping for you guys. So I'll put Mario's aside. Put Jeff aside. Neverline, Jeff Donnelly. 2 for Jeff. Mark Callingham. Chi. And then Mario. Oh, Mark has 2. All right, Mark. Yeah, I'll definitely do yours as well. All right, so I got 2 for Mario, 2 for Jeff. Mark had 2. And then Jeff, I'll go grab your 2 from the last one. Or actually, Mario had 2. Okay, I'll go grab you guys both 2. Give me 1 second. Alright, let's go. Jeff asked first, so he'll go first. Mario asked second, so he'll go second. And then Mark will bring up the end. So let's do it. Jeffrey Donnelly has 4 skunk boxes. That's pretty lucky, Jeff. That's pretty solid. Let's get into it. Plenty of ink. Plenty of ink to be found. We'll go 1 box at a time. And let's do it. Good luck, Jeff. All right, we'll start it off with Maddox Bronze base, Sal Frelick, and our first auto is Carlos Duran. Los Angeles NL. Carlos Duran ink. With next up, Eddys Leonard. So Dodger box there. Back to back. Box number 2. Slow start, but we got 4 boxes to it, Jeff, so no rush. Jose Miranda, CJ Abrams, and first up is Yordany De Los Santos. Little ARC ink. Yordany De Los Santos, and here's one I like. A nice draft prospect, Matt McLain for the Cincinnati Reds. Nice hit, Jeffrey. Matt McLain, Onyx auto. Box number 3. Alex Mooney, Sal Frelick, and our first auto is, oh, that's kind of nasty, Harry Ford. Green ink for the Mariners out of 50. Harry Ford, one of the top draft picks this past year. Harry Ford, green out of 50. There we go, Jeff. Now we're talking. We're heating up. And he's still a solid prospect. Drew Waters ink for the Braves. I'm not going to be mad there with Drew Waters. And let's hit a big one in our last box for Jeff. Last box mojo. Good job. Good luck, Jeffrey. Eddie Leonard, Tyler Soderstrom. Our first auto is Tyler Soderstrom. Not going to be mad at that at all. Oakland Athletics, last year draft pick. And let's go to wrap it up, Jeffrey Donnelly, Benny Montgomery. There we go. Benny Montgomery, vintage blue ink. That is sweet. Blue out of 400. Talk about getting some draft love there, Jeffrey. That is a gorgeous card and one of the big names we'll be chasing here soon in draft. And not a bad little skunk prize there for you, Jeffrey. Not bad at all. Congrats, my man. Thank you for letting me rip those for you. Got your name on them, so that whole package will be going out to you with your breaks. And now we can get into my man, Mario Cinelli. No worries. Thank you, Jeff. So a new tab. You ready, Mario? We have 4 boxes for you. Then we'll get to Mark right after this. So let's do it. Let's get a J-Rod. Good luck, my man. Let's see something nasty. How about another Griffey? Marcelo Mayer, Carlos Duran, and Raquelbin de Castro. Toronto Blue Jays. Nice young prospect auto there. With Gavin Cross ink next. Virginia Tech, so a collegiate auto. Never know with these collegiate guys. Probably not bad ones just to hang on to. Gavin Cross ARC ink. Box number 2. I'm sure you would be. I'm sure you would be. Marco Luciano, Trey Sweeney base. And our first auto is Peyton Pallette. Peyton Pallette is Arkansas ink. Loading up on your collegiate guys. And Chase Petty, Minnesota Twins. 2 boxes left here, Mario. Let's step up with a big one to end it. One of our last 2 boxes. 4 autos left to go. And oh my goodness. How about right on top? Are you kidding me? There's no base in that, but how about this? Jason Dominguez. Onyx Inc. And right behind him in the same box, Adley Rutschman. Are you kidding me, Mario? Are you kidding me? How about that for a skunk protection box? Jason Dominguez and Adley Rutschman, blue ink back to back. I think Mario crushed this break. Oh my goodness. That is so sick. J-Dom and Adley back to back. Are you kidding me? And now we know that J-Dom and Adley are in the same box. They're in the same pack with the Jacob Gonzalez base. I wonder if that's like that for every single one of their autos. That'd be kind of awesome. And now last but not least for Mario, as if he needed any more love. Randy Johnson, Bobby Witt base with Jordan Wicks. Chicago Cubs. And a nice little, here's the one I like too. Marco Luciano ink for the Giants. Marco's going to be a stud. Marco Luciano. And that wraps up the boxes for my man Mario Vincenzo Cinelli. Congrats, Mario. How nasty is that? How nasty is that is the question we should be asking. J-Dom, Rutschman, and Luciano. You cannot go wrong with those 3 guys' autos. Congrats, Mario. And now we move on. Mark, you still in the house? You ready to go? My man Mark Callingham has 2 boxes to rip. Both the skunk prizes from this break. Alright, let's do it. 4 autos. Let's do better than both these guys. Let's end it on a high note. I'm throwing boxes around. Good luck, Mark. Fergie Jenkins, Roderick Arias base. And our first auto is, well, red ink of the number 3 overall pick. I'm not going to be mad at. Jackson Jobe, red ink. Detroit Tigers, red numbered to 25. Nice hit, Mark. If you're hitting pitchers, you want to hit the ones that are going in the top 5. And next up, speaking of the Twinkies stud, Jose Miranda. Maybe not the Twinkie stud, but the St. Paul Saints' stud. Jose Miranda vintage ink. For a solid box number 1. And now let's see box number 2. We have, drum roll please, Matt McClain base, Tristan Casas base. Our first auto is Kellum Clark ARC ink. Did you have Jose Miranda in this break? That's kind of awesome. You're a Jose Miranda magnet, I guess, Mark. Kellum Clark, and a beauty to wrap it up. Keep your eye on this kid. The Brewers' number 2 prospect, Sal Frelick. Their 2021 first round draft pick, the Milwaukee Brewers, Sal Frelick. To wrap it up, I'd say that was a really nice 2 boxes. All this stuff is really nice. Remember, we've got these for sale on the website. Don't miss out on that 10% off sale, that Black Friday special. And that is going to do it for Mark. And that is going to do it for the night. Appreciate everyone again for hanging out with me all night. I had a blast tonight. Tom is going to be live tomorrow starting at 10 a.m. Central. He's got Stadium Club Chrome. You can't use your credit now. I can't... I honestly don't know how to do the code, so I've got to talk to my website guy tomorrow. He is fast asleep right now, I'm sure. So I'll reach out tomorrow, Mario, with that code. So we got Stadium Club Chrome, pick your team at 10 a.m. Football, pick your team mixer at 10:30. 11 a.m., $99 baseball mixer with Sapphire. And at 11:30 a.m., $69 basketball mixer with new release Chronicles, Optic, and Select. So don't miss out tomorrow on a fun break or a fun afternoon with Tom and what is sure to be a fun evening with Bone. I'm going to go home, get some dinner, and get some sleep. It is 1:30 a.m. here. So thanks again, everyone. I will see you all back here soon. And until then, have a great rest of your night and great rest of your weekend. Thanks, guys.